Hello?
Well, guys, we are immediately into it. CSGO Lounge have taken the pistol round on the CT side. GODSENT down 1-0 already. And remember, they only got one round in the last map on Train. It is DE Cash. Cash money. Cash located here in the Ukraine, actually.
I think that's correct.
It's near Pripyat.
We missed the pistol, but it looked pretty convincing for CSGO Lounge. Like you said, first map was 16-1 in favor of the Poles, and this is their pick as well. So they're going to be looking for blood here on the second as well. It's not like GODSENT picked this one. Actually, losing 61 on their own pick is actually a pretty interesting affair. We're going into the second round, though. And, of course, here's the player cams. Back into it. It's going to be the MP9s. Heavy bite for the CTs. And he's picking that first kill. Looking for the second. It does some damage, but can't find the kill just yet. It's looking to stay alive at this point. Deny the plant. And it's going to be Schneider coming in. That kill with the Tech 9, but still a lot of work to do here for the terrorists.
Yeah, lots of work indeed. So there is Forklift with Roof. Spiro gets the nade in, takes down Twist. Schneider's going to take him back immediately, though, but Mauzino coming in with another. This is looking all right still, though, for GODSENT. If he can stay alive, he can find this kill, but he backs up too far. If he could have isolated that down and drawn out a little bit more time, but there's kits on both. Not really much of a chance given the position. It does go 2-0, but 3 kills and a bomb plant. Not the worst round in the world.
Well, they get the plan down and manage to get 3 kills, so yeah, not bad at all. They're going to be going into the next round. They probably won't be buying, but will be setting themselves up for the third. Oh, okay, they've actually have gone for it. Okay, so 3 AKs, a couple of tech lines here. This is it's definitely a little bit high risk, but it does work, and considering they did so much damage to the money of the CTs. The problem is, though, Maniz with that AWP is going to be having a huge advantage going forward. It's normally Spiro on the AWP, of course, but he's opted for the UMP. We'll see how this works out for him. Decent nade comes in, actually does a ton of damage towards Pronax. Twist boots it up now. I assume this 2-man boost is just going to be looking for the picks here. I'm not sure the AWP has made its presence known just yet, so they'll be just be edging out, trying to find that first pick, taking advantage of the AK-47s they have. And here comes the first bit of confrontation. There it is. Innocent gets his head ripped off there towards Highway, but a quick reply from Mihu keeps the CTs invested into this round.
Pronax. That's squeaky. Ooh, Dink and another shot into Mihu. He's going to have to go passive on this, but as they walk in, Pauf tries to chase it. Mauzino was waiting inside of the fence. We've got a pause coming in. I
guess the technical issue maybe not resolved just yet.
Well, Henry, the good news is we can resume what really matters in life.
The Raccoon Show.
Is that what we're calling it?
Probably need it better now. It's a work in progress.
Please, kickstart us, and we'll make it a real deal.
That's what we can do a Kickstarter for.
We should do a Kickstarter for that. Lekro, you're going to get 1 kill. Bring this back to a 3 versus 3 on this early buy. Good shot as well as he takes down Mihu. This is the Lekro I want to see. And a jump up on top of the forklift is going to catch off Mauzino. He's going to go underneath this. He won't be spotted up right away, but he won't find the information. Leave himself in an open position. Does get him behind the red crate, though. Leaves him alive a little bit longer as they get the kill on the site. Still, though, watch quad. Schneider picks up 1. Lekro shuffling out. Spiro knows he's here, though, now. He's going to look. He's going to spot his head up. Lekro can't pick this. He refaces it. He's low. He's going to get taken down. And Spiro's going to have this round.
I guess the problem is there for Lekro. He had no vision on the bomb. It's not default position. He's towards heaven. And he needed to go for the face there. As soon as a full defuse comes in and it's actually the round over, he wouldn't have had enough time to actually run over there. Could have jumped up on the bomb side, I guess, and actually had that option, but still, he decided to go for the former. Gets taken down. It's going to be 3-0. They're going to plan down once again, but presumably just be on a partial by next round. Decent attempt there. Actually opened things up with that kill towards Highway, and the split came in, but Mihu finding frags and is delaying them. It is going to be a technical pause now, Matt. Just in case we hadn't had enough of those today, we are just going to be slowing it down a little bit more. And we still up the engine again for the drive time show.
Sleep, Mary, chill. Ariana Grande, Megan Fox, Selena Gomez. I'm going to kill them all and chill with Henry G.
You don't have to kill them. I don't think that was one of the questions.
I'm used to that being the other form of the question.
Don't kill them.
Sleep, Mary. I'll chill with all 3 and Henry G then. You're right. That kill wasn't an option this time. Usually it's the kill.
It's a little bit of a Freudian slip there, I think.
With.
The insight to the mind of Sadikis.
I'm a gruesome, grotesque man. What can I say?
Well, we'll have to get back to Twitter then. We did have plenty of questions coming in there, so I'm going to go resorting back to Old Faithful. Ask Henry. Do you and Matt and Sadikis hang out, talk to each other, even out from esports? There is no outside of esports because that's all we actually do since January. So to be fair, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I literally
have no life.
Wouldn't be able to tell you. There's not been an occasion where we're not together at an event. So who knows?
I haven't even seen my dog. I haven't mountain biked. I haven't even driven a car, and that's like embedded into my live stream from growing up. Like, we literally have no life, Henry.
Yeah, literally, I'd like to tell you what I do outside of esports, but maybe
We don't.
I have one day traveling, and I go back to my hotel, my house, and I do the washing. I say that my mother does the washing, and then I drive back to my house in London where I actually live, and then I prepare myself the next day, the next flight, and there is no life in between. Maybe I'll see a friend for a couple of hours. That's about it. There's no real downtime. Hopefully, though, in June, as Matt announced so eloquently on Twitter, we are going to be taking some downtime. It's not going to be as intense as he maybe suggested. It's just going to be, we'll just be doing the big events in June. We've realised we're actually kidding ourselves right now. We have been officially esports. If you look how good looking we were a year ago and what we look like now, I think we obviously need some downtime. So we're going to be doing that and hopefully recharging our batteries and coming back even stronger for the really big events that are coming up in June, or the end of June and July, and hopefully looking a lot better for you as well. We're going to be...
Would you
go on.
rather fight 10,000 rhinos the size of ducks or one duck the size of a rhino?
How many were there in the first one?
10,000.
Obviously, going through 10,000 anyway, I'd
That's
rather
the thing.
just
One's
take on
gonna
one,
wear
just
down your
choke him out.
stamina.
As soon as you get on the duck's back, what's he going to do? That's all you got to do. Just mount him, get around the neck, sleeper hold. He's going down. He's going to sleep.
At this point, sending home
He's going to sleep.
They're even not caring about the teams anymore. They're sending home the Umbrella Girls. I'm going to miss them. But yeah, I mean, it's true because like the duck could swallow you at that size because he can open his mouth.
It's a
If
risk.
you go
like,
for proportions,
you're never
going to
have to stand about
enough.
on 10,000. That's insane. That's too much. This is not even realistic. Like you'd have to like take some time to destroy. The thing is that the rhinos, right? They got little horns, so they can still charge you. They'll be just wrecking your ankles. One hit from that, you're going down as well. So I think we cleared that up. Quick question, since you're busy waiting. Oh, that's actually.
It would be Final Fantasy turn-based, like fighting a Chocobo.
Sponge sends
I want to go.
This is one for you,
Sponge. Oh, hi, Sponge.
How much
like
wood would a woodchuck chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck about 10 quarts.
That's a good one for you, seeing as you're Canadian in that. Is that where they come from, woodchucks? Seems
no, they're
lumberjacks. That's what they. That's what you dress up as. I thought that's what it came from.
He's a lumberjack.
See, there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you see Taz's post?
I got one for Sponge. If Peter Pepper could pick up peppers. Oh, I messed that up already. Yeah, if Peter Pepper could pick up peppers, I can't do that one anymore. I can't. The one that I never can do, even at a slow pace, is Unique New York.
I don't know what that one is.
Unique New York.
I can hear smokes being deployed and vents being broken.
And Lord looking intensely at Mihu's monitor. So we are back in the game. Malzeno again up to middle, sees through those new vents. Clear vision, good shot on Twist as well as he'll fall away. It's going to make it down to a 3 versus 3 as Malzeno sits on just 6 HP. Lecro's going to walk out this door, though. Smoke off. They have no idea Miniz is here. Easy pickings for him. Knows one's over toward the forklift as well. That's going to drop bomb against Pronax, and it's another round going the way of CSGO Lounge.
Yeah, another promising start from what I can tell. It looked like the opening pit when he came into that one. It was Miniz coming in and taking them down. But still Palf making a case for them in this round, but not meant to be. Malzeno does finish things off there. It was a 2 versus 1 in the end.
Pick 5 players for your dream teams.
Oh, that's something I can't really do off the spot. I'd have to actually
Aegis,
okay.
Lecro,
Buzzer.
Oscar.
Buzzer.
No Buzzer.
No Buzzer. Come on.
Who else? Mihu and in-game leader, assuming they can all speak English. In-game leader, Dazed.
Maybe I'll do that on Twitter tomorrow. I'll post it.
But if Dazed doesn't count because of bans, then I'll take Pronax.
Anyway.
Or Fallen. I suppose I need an upper. Fallen. No, I have Oscar. Pronax.
Right. really well thought team there, I think. But anyway, 4-0 in favor of Dobry&Gaming, which stands for good. So obviously means good in gaming, which is obviously a little famous saying I was mentioning here on the desk. So that's why they use that. But it's going to be them finding the first kill here. Desert Eagles. And a bit of body armor, a little bit of an investment here. It's going to be Schneider finding 1 kill, but he will be quickly taken down by Miniz. He seems to be having a great game there. Very crisp shots coming in with that silenced M4. And now it's Palf holding towards the mid-warehouse. He does take down Miniz, and surely going to be taken down. There it is. Does a headshot towards Spiro, but unfortunately cannot find the kill. We'll be 5-0 here. If you are just joining us, where have you been? You've missed a great radio show. It's been very interesting. Actually interesting, I would say. But it's going to be the first map going in favor of Dobry&Gaming ex CSGO Lounge. They won 16-1. That was GODSENT's pick. And it's the second map now, and it looks like it may be a very similar affair. It's currently 5-0. Still very early days. I don't want to speculate too much. Obviously can bounce back from these sort of scorelines. Not a problem. On the side of Cash. Ooh, a lot of damage there. Some early spam from the terrorists through that mid-warehouse. And they're going to be finding a little headshot with the AK. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but takes Spiro down to about half. No AWP on the CTs at this round. This could be straight up rifles here with the AKs they saved. M4s, of course. And it's more of a default mentality here from GODSENT. Sorry, I kind of couldn't speak to some. But there it is. The first kill coming in from Mihu. He takes on Pronax, and he's dropped the bomb there. So he may be the tactical mastermind right now, but that's a very difficult situation for him. Giving away the bomb and with no smoke going down. He's walking into the site right now. This is not traditional, I have to say.
Not even close.
Just walking into the site, edging in, and they are going to find a kill for the door, though. That suddenly boosts their chances.
That does, but look. Oh, okay, all right. I was going to say, look at Spiro's flank coming in, but Schneider snapping back to win that exchange is now going to allow the bomb to get in position. Schneider very low. No Molotov off to hold him out of this. Now, interestingly, they put a late Molotov toward the forklift. It will limit the entry point from Innocent, but I'm not sure that maybe they thought there was an advancement already toward that position. Usually you'd save that a little bit longer,
Surely
but pow.
There it is.
Shot in the back. This should be around for GODSENT. Already is. Malzino's committing to the save. He's out. Where is he? Still has a kit. He may just try and pick up one more and then get away. He's got no entry.
Well, GODSENT, like I said, an interesting approach to the round, just walking away into the A site. A couple of confrontations there. It was quite equal until that kill through the door. And maybe that was sent from God himself. Getting them into this round. It's going to be 5-1. Round number 6 goes in the Swedes' favour. They do keep 3 players alive as well. That's probably what Malzino was looking for. If he could have found a couple of kills. It's Pronax once again. Not finding a frag in the early stages here. After 6 rounds, he did the same thing on train, I believe. It took him about 8 to actually get into it. And now we're going to round number 7. The money is actually fantastic for CTs, you know. After winning 5 in a row, goes to show the rounds have been reasonably close. They'll have 2 M4s here, and make it 3 now, a mag 7, and there's a 4. So it's actually okay in the end. It's just that 1 mag 7. They are struggling a little bit with the kits, just one of those. No also the terrorists just yet. We go into round number 7 and see what they can do here. Bombed up for now, and it's aggressive play from Mouse. He's looking for this first pick here, looking confident towards the sunroom. He will just be holding up. Once he gets that position, it's similar to what we talked about on train. When you get that upper position with the AWP, you can just call him for your teammates to completely fall back. And he has full control of that situation now. Rotating over towards quad. There is a smoke down towards the A main entrance.
Who's going to face? Oh, he spots him. Just barely gets away from that as he jumps into the corner at lockers. He's going to jump up on top of the red crate as well. Door open. He is slightly exposed. Gets far enough now that the door will cover him off, but Twist doesn't really care where he's standing as long as he hits the headshot, which he does with the AK. Remember, it's a mag 7 for Spiro. Innocent's going to try and get a lot closer inside of this site. They're going to bring that shotgun in toward the red crate as well and hope that when they wrap around to go for the bomb plant, he's the one that can deny it. But they're going to go above him. He still finds the kill. He looks upward, and it's Innocent now that's going to chase them back in toward A main, but good pick from Schneider as he gets up middle. This will open up options for the bomb to go to B.
Yeah, quite a brawl this round, I have to say, but it's going to be Schneider in a great position here. Behind both of the CTs, it looks like his teammates will be heading towards B, so he's going to be the bodyguard right now, making sure the CTs can't rotate. But they'll be opting to push through the middle here. There's a decent smoke down for Schneider here. Surely going to find this frag. And at this point, yeah, it's good play from him. Doesn't even need to commit to that kill. He'll just try and stay alive and delay that CT. It's going to be Innocent, though, in towards the B storage area. He does find a kill. And Spiro knows where he is, but will Schneider risk giving this kill away for free? He's just trying to delay it as long as he possibly can, and actually gets the kill in the end as well. Palf joining in, taking out Innocent. That's going to be 2 in a row for GODSENT now. That should break the economy of Dobry&Gaming now as well. So GODSENT finally arriving. That's double the amount of rounds they got on train. So a good start here, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, this is doubling their success of the last map.
That's what I just said.
For GODSENT. I know.
But
the GODSENT gloves look really cool, by the way. I think those ones might be my favorite.
Orange and black always works.
Yeah, warm colors in black, typically. Blue and black's pretty cool, too, though. I used to think blue and black was a cool ninja color. Twist doesn't really care about colors. He cares about flashbangs. The only color he's going to give them is white, but they're both inside of that smoke. They're masked. Look at Innocent. He's just going to sit there. Oh, they did figure it out. They did find out that he was there. They sprayed into it. They got the kill. Palf's going to take down Malzino, and now they're looking at another and a third round for GODSENT. Just keeps getting better and better.
3 in a row for GODSENT, but now it's going to be Spiro back on the AWP. He's been a formidable character throughout this tournament. We'll see whether he can step up right now. First time he's at the AWP, I think, actually, in this second map, and now GODSENT really are arriving in the series. Still 2 rounds behind the Polish side, but it's a chance for them to really dig their heels in now as we go into round number 9. It's not a fantastic buy for the CTs by any stretch of the imagination. We'll see whether they can find a pick here. 2 players towards A, 1 towards B. I can't tell you who it is because I don't have the mini-map near me. We're actually casting quite an abstract setup here. And here it is. I think there's Mouse towards tucking into the corner, and it's going to be Palf to find the first kill there. And it's coming in from the vents. There it is. Spirit does find the first kill towards Lecro there. Now the retake is on. The bomb should be easily planted there. And Schneider finds a kill on towards Innocent.
Miu from heaven can't do anything to deny this plant. Spiro with the AWP gonna head out toward tree, but interestingly, they're already looking to save this. Mihu's gonna get a kill, bring it back to 3 versus 3. Long rotation over toward A. They're actually committing to this save very early, all things considered.
Yeah, well, it's a very difficult situation. They haven't got a kit available. They have got the AWP and glass cannon as well. Terrorists, when they have the crossfire with the bomb down towards the B site, it's a very difficult crossfire that CT's getting, especially when they're lacking utility. And rounds in a row, it's him at the reins as well. So Inksy Pronax, he's still without a kill. I think that's what we're pointing out right now. It doesn't really matter though. They're winning 4.
He is Santa Claus.
Yeah, so it's fine. 5-4 now. 4 in a row for GODSENT, and losing the pistol going 5-0 down. That's a decent result. Are we being shown an Easter egg right now? Is that what we're looking at? Spot the Easter egg map. There's a little house there in the corner.
Was there one?
Well, no, so I've never noticed that house on the hill.
I don't think it's an Easter egg, though. It's probably always there.
Oh, of course. I'm just saying I've never noticed it.
Because normally they show us the Star Ladder stuff.
Yeah, I'm just saying I've never really looked.
There is one on the dumpster here. There is... That's it, I guess. What else in this map? Oh, the StarLadder.com inside of CT Spawn.
Yeah. Well then, after the saved weapons, the CTs have reinvested into this round. 5 rifles still, and then of course... And there it is, Spear again, that first pick. He takes down Palf this time. Let's look a faster air attack here towards the squeaky door. Bear's coming out, but there's a boost from Maniz. Needs to be spraying them down. Finds 2 kills there. And gets a 3rd as well. Lovely stuff from him, that boost. Chucks in every now and then, can be very powerful indeed. And this time it does capitalize for him. 5-4 will be quickly going to 6-4 here. We just have 1 player remaining. It's going to be Schneider. He's holding towards middle. And here's the replay for you while that round finishes up. Good stuff from him. You can tell, like I said, it's just one of the positions if you time it right and have your teammates bring enough distraction. It'll be very beneficial. Don't normally see the M4A4 up there, I have to say. It's normally the Silence players that will take that position, but you know what? He got the results. Doesn't matter. 6-4 mats. After losing 4 in a row.
Yeah,
they do bounce back.
That's the thing. 4 in a row. It's a reset potential for them. They have bought into this, so guns have been picked up, but Cisco Lounge on a must-win situation. Remember, this map has become increasingly T-sided.
Sure.
Pronax going to look toward that A main position. Default smoke out on top of it. Maniz bouncing the nade in. It's going to do a little bit of damage on the twist. Down to 91, but nothing significant.
5-5 still. Terrorist fully committing to the A-side on the map. It normally means they have to move quite quickly here. Obviously, CTs have the option of going aggressive towards B storage at the start and gaining information. The terrorists have no clue on that right now. You can see them adjusting themselves a little bit, maybe thinking that may be a possibility, going back towards that connector area on the T side and seeing if there is anything available there. We did see Maniz before did get into that sunroom, so they need to be very careful now. Obviously, there's no CTs pushing, so it's fine for now. They can turn it into more of a default play. Maybe they just weren't going for the set piece at the start there. Door has been opened. He's locking down, flashbang off towards the fan area, just to spot towards the main entrance. CT smoking it off, so that'll delay the terrorists as we hit the 50-second mark.
Mihu inside of the site, staring down that open doorway. Can't see through it, obviously, but he is just waiting, not toward fence, not toward quad, but in an open position. Micro's going to try and flash out. A smoke's going to obscure that position, and Maniz is going to take up a secondary position behind the forklift that will complement his teammates. But that doesn't work because Lecro's going to kill him. Makes it all too easy. Counts as a wall bang through the edge of the doorway, but pretty much straight vision. Good pickup from Mihu twice now as he gets Lecro as well, and Twist falling. It's starting to look awkward. Spiro inside of the site. You know, Zeno gets back into Pronax, but it's Palf with 2 very quickly. Unfortunately, that's gone away, and at 7 seconds, bomb's not going to be planted. This is over.
It is indeed. It was a decent attempt from Palf to rectify that round and try and get his team back into it, find the double kill there, but just didn't have the time to work with that. So Schneider will be trying to save the AWP, which he does. And the money is there available as well. He could drop an AK if required. Obviously, this money system is delayed on our stream, so we don't really get the actual real-time money in this. So there it is. It's being adjusted now. So he has dropped a weapon. And the buy's not too bad here. It's just going to be Lecro, who's on the Deagle, three of his teammates on the AKs, and of course Schneider with the AWP. As we we're saying, it's kind of interesting why Twist doesn't have the AWP, and it's going to be Spiro capitalizing once again. Lovely headshot there. Fast face towards that B storage area. The one-on-one duel comes in. CT's actually win the round now, so it's going to be Spiro going in for more here. I'm not sure I agree with this. That's crazy just running for the smoke like that, but he does manage to find the kill. You know what? It's Twist this time, and he's going for the third. Great stuff from Spiro. Finds a kill on towards Palf as well, and that's round over. Very aggressive, and he's still hungry for more. He hits the fourth map. What can you say about this one?
Impressive form Spiro's on right now as it's Pronax to grab the bomb. Spiro's looking for the ace, and he's got it.
Some people in the room are enjoying it. A lot of shouting coming over from the production area.
Yeah. I want to go hang out with them.
That was kind of sick.
That was pretty sick, especially when Pronax hears him coming in the last shot, and he's just like, don't really care.
Yeah, like I said, that's not advised play. When you get the first pick on the CT side, you normally just like, you're not going to be running through the smoke and all trying to give him the kill back. But he's so confident. Like I said, he's been very impressive this entire tournament, I have to say. And that was testament to that round. Just showing to you guys that, you know what, I'm not scared of you. Even though I'm going to give you the advantage and push for a smoke with an AWP, I'll still kill every single member of your team. It's no problem for me. Number 13 comes in. It's just going to be pistols for GODSENT, and this is looking pretty bleak now after that round. That's going to be pretty depressing for them. They'll be rushing towards B, but as you know, as I say, it's a double kill, but actually it's going to be equal exchanges so far. GODSENT finding 2 kills with the Desert Eagles, and now going to have some control of the bomb side as well. They've got a bit of utility to actually lock out the CTs for now. They'll be trying to rotate in through the vent area. There's still a chance for the Swedes to win this round.
Spiro's looking inside of the site with the AWP. Onto the Molotov. That was unintentional, I do believe. Looked like he was supposed to go to the back of the site to flush them out. Maniz inside. Ooh, poor timing. Inside of the vents. Thankfully, it was just Pronax speaking him with the pistol. Had the nade drawn. He's going to have to go in at some point in time. He's very low on HP. He does get by on the reload. That's going to get Miyu an entrance as well, and Spiro's going to find Twist with the AWP. It's down to just Pronax. That P250 in hand. They're already on the defuse, and the round is already done.
Like I said, there was a chance of the terrorists doing something with that. They get the equal exchange. They have the utility, the whole of the CTs for the retake as well. Been able to find a single kill once they got the bomb down there. Spiro's is a nice little replay. Sensational frags in the previous rounds, just completely humiliating the Swedes as he just pushed forward one by one, wrecking them. Just devouring every single player.
Boom, baby.
Yeah. Very impressive stuff from him. It's going to be 9-4 now. Terrorists to get the bomb down on that light investment, so they will have enough to buy here. 5 AKs once again. They've got a full set of utility as well. No real set pieces we've seen from them so far. There's more default play. I have to say the tactical play on train was very limited, and it's more of this similar case here. I haven't seen anything that's impressed with too much. No real fakes coming in, no fast play towards middle. Just trying to work picks, and can't argue with that one. It's like Rideau take down Innocent to open things up here. He has been headshot though for his troubles. But they have got the man advantage and time to play with it. Smokes towards middle, so that's going to take away vision from the CTs. Allows them to set up to a B split if they wanted to. But looks like we're focusing towards the A side on that.
Pop flash out from Schneider. Oh, misthrown. That doesn't help. Doesn't go over top of Red Crate. Won't catch Maniz. He'll have full vision and a pop flash going the other direction. Well timed out bomb. Dropped Maniz. He had Schneider inside of the doorway as well. It's just Lekro and Palf remaining. Lekro has found 1 kill. He is spraying forward and nearly finds another as well. Miyu's going to get back into both, though. And Maniz, actually, I take that back. He only gets the first. Maniz is there for the second. Either way, good turnaround because that could have got awkward.
It seems the rounds seem to fall apart just when it gets interesting for GODSENT. They're able to keep up in terms of the initial exchanges, but here we go. Very nice play here from the CTs. Maniz getting flashed in, pushing through the smoke and finding 3 kills. He's been another great player for Dobry&Gaming. It's going to be 10-4 now. We're going to the final round of the first half. It's GODSENT once again with the 5 AKs. Lost bonus accumulating for them. And that Incendio will stop any fast play from the terrorists. They'll be going to yet another default, I should say. Sending 2 players towards Squeaky Door as well. They have been able to find a couple of hits. But Michu just using that forklift now. His defense there's a lot of damage done for the door to 2 terrorist players there. That'll be Schneider and Lekro taking a ton of damage, both towards that Squeaky Door, so they'll be falling back, defeated, and making their way back towards middle. Maybe they'll just go for those critical smokes once again, but the CT's pushing in aggressive towards A main. Looking for this information. That's Mihu. And that's a ton of intel gathered, so now it's up to Innocent. He's going to be challenged. This goes to be very important for the terrorist. Orb poised and ready towards Checkers, looking towards that B storage area. Innocent now getting confronted.
Good pickup from Innocent onto Twist. Low HP onto both Lekro, Schneider, and oh, it's worse off. They pick up 2 quick kills. As Spiro takes down Pelf, all the high HP's gone. It's just Schneider now remaining, and it's going to go 11-4 at half. This looked far closer at one point. It was 6-4. GODSENT with 4 straight rounds, and then can't come up with anything after. It's still an improvement over Train, no less, but Go Lounge is looking solid.
That's quite a depressing thing to say.
Statement.
After losing 11-4 in the first half, you go, well, at least it's better than the last map. Yeah, that's very true, but not something I'd be looking at as a positive note. This is not their pick. The terrorist side just relying on their individual or their star players to actually step up there and just find some crazy shots and their defaults. And they found a pick. They tried to capitalize, but most of the rounds on the retakes when CT's working out for them. And you can see they're a very well-oiled machine, Dobry&Gaming. They've been working very hard. You can see that just by watching them play. It's a good teamwork and great team chemistry, I have to say. We're going to the second half here. Dobry now, they'll be doing something a little bit more tactical here. They've got 2 smokes, 3 sets of armor, 1 raid boss as well. This is a very thought-through tactic. This is what they normally run. We'll see what they decide to do here. All players committed to the A side of the map. I'd assume there'll be a smoke towards Quadrant Highway. Push through, maybe a smoke towards the backside of the site just to kind of segregate the whole of that area. Here come the smokes now. Lekro surely going to lose his vision momentarily. He's just in front of the smoke, perhaps. Flashbang comes in there. That's going to take him out of that situation.
Lekro trying to find the pistol shot to Spiro. Can't do it, and this opens up well. Oh, decent damage to Schneider as well back at Truck. He goes down to wrap this up quite quickly. We won't call it done just yet. They'll get potential 3. Another bomb plant going to come in, and Go Lounge could be in a position to actually 3 rounds out of this. If that's the case, it'll put them on to 14 total, but that's still not the finish line. 16 is where it ends. Seems like a redundancy, but teams need to remember that these days. We've seen stranger things. Innocent's going to pick up Pronax. That'll add to the task of closing out this round. They're going to charge it, though. Pauf gets one under Spiro, but he's there to shut it down, and this is going to be done and dusted. Pauf shot in a crossfire of 3 players in the end, shooting at him.
I like the idea they've got behind that one. Instead of using, they had 2 smokes there, right? Instead of using both of them at the same time, like locking off towards Highway and the back of the side position, as I speculated before, they do that back of the side smoke, and they're willing to challenge a forklift at that point. And most teams will play a retake these days on the pistol, the CT pistol, and they actually were aware of that, take over that, find that initial kill. That first smoke drops. That denies any CTs pushing into the site, right? They're normally having to wait for that on the retake setup. They drop the second smoke in the exactly same positions. When the CTs are up against them, the pressure is being applied. They have to push through that smoke once again, and it's such an unfavorable situation for them. They have to push through the smoke and try to find the quick kills, or they have to go all the way around the site into the crossfires as terrorists. So that's a really cool little trick they've got there, and I'm quite impressed by it. But there we go. We go into the second round here. GODSENT do find the first pick. They take down Innocent there with the pistol, and they're looking to get a second here with the CZ. A bit of damage towards Minis, but he manages to stay alive. Spiro on the other side of the map gets Lekro. And that does stabilize things at the terrorist at this point. It's good to see where the reaction comes in from this counter-terrorist. They have fully invested into this run, of course. Can't really allow many wrong rounds to slip here. Need a bit of luck working in their favor. They did get the first pick, but like I said, back to a 4-on-4 now.
Pauf's going to do what he can with this Deagle. Smoke out to delay further. Molotov underneath of the vents, though, as they want to flush out that position and potentially split from mid into B. Schneider, though, good peek. Sees at 75, is able to take down Spear. He can fall away back to the site. They've got the advantage, and it's 16 HP only left on him, and they can't afford to commit fully onto this B site. Instead, they're going to now rely on the probing that's going on over toward A in the hands of Mihu. And even still, he's not got an opening. Schneider's brought that CZ back as well, and he's going to be supported from Twist. They're going to peek together. It does go for the trade. Twist has to get away from this, though. Low HP, but he can't find the shot with the Deagle. Maniz with the back 10 will pull it off. Down to the 2 versus 2 in the AK from a distance. Is going to take Pauf. A smoke off will buy a little bit of space, but not going to cut off the back of the site. That allows Pronax in toward the bomb, but no kit, remember. And he's got 2 to find, both low enough that it is possible with this CZ. He's going to face this, but Maniz holding it perfectly.
Yeah, good attempt there by the CTs. Like I said, forced into that round, had to try and make it work there in the 2-on-1 situation. But unfortunately, once again, good teamwork. That's been a headline for these guys throughout this tournament, working off each other, looking like they're very comfortable with their setups, and especially in those clutch situations as well. It takes a lot of time as a team to actually get that kind of on-the-fly synergy working, and they're running perfectly here. It's going to be a full eco for GODSENT now. USPs, 1 Deagle, and you can feel like this one's coming to an end. This will not be going in GODSENT's favour after losing the first map 16-1 no less. It will be going to 14-4 here. They've got a massive mission to do. The first kill does go in favour of Spiro. There was a chance there. They do a lot of damage towards him, but that was the player with the upgraded pistol now. We'll be pushing him towards B storage, trying to hunt for a kill. And it's going to be surely going in their favor. Looks like it will. But it's going to be the terrorist capitalizing here. Just one player remaining. And there is a team kill in the end. But the dead bodies on the floor says it all. Laughs coming, of course, from the other side of the room. I think they were enjoying the bodies on the floor. And who doesn't enjoy dead bodies, Matt? That sounded weird. That sounds really strange. I retract that statement and instantly regret
It's too late. It's immortalized on the internet forever.
I was trying to just be irreverent, but came out as
Didn't work,
slightly twisted. Anyway.
Mihu pushing into A-main, no flash to get him in. It's Lekro that pushes back, though. He's going to drop down, and it's now a 3 plays onto 2. Mihu's gone low. Such a fast exchange. A minute and 30 still left in this round. There's only 5 players left alive across the board. As Palp's forced back into the site by not only a smoke, but a flashbang that's going to allow Spiro to walk out from the vents. He's going to have to cover this off solo. The rotation's a little bit late right now from Palp. Or rather, excuse me, from Schneider, but good pickup at the first. Has the pre-aim toward that headshot position. Sneaks out, catches Mihu. Drops the bomb as well in the small pit. Schneider just needs to hold this, just needs to have the information. He's going to try and push through the smoke and catch it, but thinks better of his decision. And that bomb plant is not in just yet. There's still a minute to work with. This is a mind game now.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the 1v1 camera coming in. I did see Spiro had a full set of utility to work with as well, so he'll just be hoping that Schneider here starts second-guessing himself, but here he goes. The play comes in. GODSENT do manage to avoid series point here. Fist bumps coming in. They're still believing, Matt. They're not out of this just yet. At least not mentally.
Concrete jungle.
Why did that get me?
I don't even know why that got you.
Concrete jungle.
Pro nets.
Yeah.
Schneider, though, is going to lead the charge with Palf over and Lekro over toward B. Boost up toward the vents as well. This time as Schneider's inside of middle, they'll be able to play off of each other in this position. But right now it's looking like a default set toward A. 2 Tech-9's brought up, so money's low. Don't win this one, and CSGO Lounge will have to give up another potentially afterwards. We could go to 14-7. And then they kind of play that extended game of just trying to find 2 rounds. Good smokes out, and oh, what a catch by Maniz to catch Twist on the way through. This starts off well as he's late in position. Those smokes came out after Twist had already entered through the doorway, so he had really deep positioning they would have expected in that position. Boost goes up behind quad. Well found as they get Pronax on the ladder.
This will be a hard retake as well to see if you can't afford to drop this round. I don't think they have much of a choice. There's going to be a 4-on-2. We have got Schneider and Palf on the retake, but they are just getting swarmed here. Innocent with the Tech-9. Takes down Palf, and now it's up to Schneider. Is there anything he can do about this? No, there is not. More aggressive play there. That's $1,400 going to the bank account of the CT. They should be done and dusted here. You can see they've got absolutely no money here. It's going to be 16-5. It was quick and brutal, but a very impressive display there from the Poles. And we go into potentially the last round here. We just got Desert Eagles, CZ, and a 5-7 available for Palf. And we'll see how round number 21 does go down for them. Surely at this point, CSGO Lounge, all they really have to do is just stick together, work as a unit, and don't really have to do anything too crazy in terms of a tactical execution.
Spiro down early. GODSENT finding something to try and keep this game alive.
Not much, but something. It's going to take a hell of a job to get back into this series, and that's certainly not helping. Twist pushing aggressively in towards the B storage area. It's Malzino that finds him, brings it back down to a 4-on-4 situation. Still plenty of time to play over as well. You can see 3 players in the CTs actually heading over to the A side of the map, so they'll be questioning what's going on right now. They have no control of middle as well. They see them kind of tentative as to whether they should be looking towards B or towards middle. And now Terror is coming in. First kill found by Mihu. He's looking for more here. They will be swarming the B side. And this is it. 1 round will do it, and the CTs don't really have any ground to even try and go for this retake, but they have no choice, of course. Innocent getting one of the final kills here. It will be 16-5. Mafiki. That is the series over. It's going to be 2-0, and a very convincing victory there for the Poles. I'm impressed, Matt. I'm
impressed as well. This is a very well-executed performance, but I'm also underwhelmed significantly by GODSENT. Schneider's not done just yet, but there's really nothing they can do to get back in and find this bomb. It's going to be a desperate play. Maniz is going to make it done. Schneider can do what he likes, but it's already too late. No kit, even if he gets all the kills.
They may
give it to him, yeah. There it is, done. 16-5. I mean, this is underwhelming from GODSENT. After Malmö, they go to the major, or the minor, the qualifier to the major qualifier. They end up getting beat out by Ints, who's had their struggles over recent days, and now things are looking grim again for them on this particular map. Well, yesterday was a good day for them. Today, not so much.
They're actually one of the teams that actually shouldn't be here in terms of the qualification process. I think they tried to qualify 3 times.